Hello, my name is Danielle Howard, and I am a part of Dr. K.L. Hall's Speech 101 class, and this is my oral history speech. I have decided to do my oral history actually on my grandmother, Elsie Howard. She sat down and told me about what it was like to live during the times of segregation, Jim Crow laws, and just when people were going through a very serious civil rights movement. She was an African American single mother trying to raise 3 boys the best way she knew how. And one way was actually to become a nurse. This was done in the 1960s when civil rights was a very hot topic and things were just very unsettled in America at that time. It just wasn't easy for her to do with things like the Jim Crow laws, where you could only sit certain places, and drink from certain water fountains, and and it was so many rules of just having to be in the right place at the right time. Even when she went to school, she had to go to school very far from her home just to get a formal education and to get a high school diploma. She had to actually ride at least 30 miles from her childhood home every day just to get an education. Laws like Plessy versus Ferguson made this legal for these things to happen. Things were considered separate but equal. And they thought that this would appease the people, saying that, look, you can have everything separate and you will be segregated from everyone else, but you will be equal to us. But that just was not something that African Americans wanted at that time. My grandmother says that this was a very trying and angry time for her. Just for her to have to understand that I have to pass by at least 3 schools just to get to school, and I can't go to them just because of my skin color. In addition to having separate but equal, African Americans had to fight for just equal pay and equal employment. At the time, they could only do domestic and service work at that time, and they were coming up in the ranks of becoming professionals like doctors, lawyers, nurses, people with education and making money to support themselves. And that's what my grandmother wanted and decided to do. After many years of just hard work and dedication, she actually did become a nurse and became a very good nurse. And after more hard work and more dedication and just more time of things going the way that she needed them to go, she became the director of nursing at a nursing home. So after all of that, the hard work and the late nights and the struggling of raising 3 children, as well as going to school and having a life, she did it. She actually did it. And I'm actually very proud of her and happy to say that she is my grandmother and someone I can look up to and just say, this is someone that made it and did it. So thank you very much.